Hello again, listeners. I hope to have some soon if I do not yet. And whatever will come, will come. Like I said, this is just for me to display myself. And if anyone so chooses to listen, thank you. Of course, I'm very grateful. Okay, so just to kind of list a few topics that I will be touching on through the progression of this podcast series. I do intend on speaking up on how I do think that there should be a lot of changes with the educational system, and how I love to see like different members of the collective community that work in those type of fields like educational and just different like knowings of nature that could possibly assist, even arts, everything. I think that it's very crucial that we develop a community, and the community is going to be down to the food supply, by example, even just to be able to have we just need a field, like a community, can't even talk, a community that can unite and supply for one another, so where we no longer require the needs of the structure that has already been built that suppressed us for so many years, because we don't need that structure anymore. And I've been feeling this for some time, and I have so many thoughts of how we can break this structure. I don't really know exactly how this podcast is going to work per se, so I'm really open to any ideas too. So if anyone has a way maybe to help me be able to possibly better express what I have to say, or how a layout would possibly be better to be heard versus the way that I'm naturally just doing it, because I am very, very receptive to listening to thoughts of others, and I do want everyone to be very clear of that. I'd appreciate no harsh or mean feedback necessarily. If you have something to say, make it constructive. Don't be an ass, please, ideally. But I know we are humans, and whatever may happen, may happen. But either way, I have so many intentions for this, and I really, really want to see it in its full success. So anyone that's willing to join me or help me along on my journey, I would be so grateful for. So please reach out and we will do this, because I know that we are capable of doing things alone. But I think sometimes it takes a structure of a group, a community, to be able to fully be able to do the things that need to be done, because you need so many more perspectives than just yourself. You can't just live in one perspective and expect everything to be exactly as it's supposed to be. No, you have to open your eyes and see the world around you, and see that other people have thoughts and opinions, and they have insight and inputs that could possibly help better your idea and thought process. And if you put them together like puzzle pieces, because we are all connected as one, it can make this whole broad view of range of things that make sense. And you'll see that you're all actually on the same pattern of movement as you flow through the waves of the solar system, and we all unite as one. So please, feedback, awesome, thank you, I love you all. So I'm just starting to realize that there are so many things that I have to achieve in this life, and I can no longer stand still and watch everything in front of me fly by, and have all of the ideas and thoughts and imaginative ideas of creation that are completely 100% possible if we would just all work together and do them. Like, when this all first started, all of this transition into just finding myself and understanding more about life, and just getting a better grasp of the collective of understanding, I guess, is almost what you would say. Like, ever since it started, I knew that I was going to have a major role in something. And it's went from feeling as if I have a major role into something to feeling that I am here to get the creation flowing, like down to my birth chart even. Everything is making sense. I am here to build the bridges of the gaps between the communities and the people who have so many barriers up that feel that they can't communicate effectively because they just don't understand each other, because they can't see the perspective of one another. I have literally been gifted the lifting of all of the veils that have been given and put on me throughout life. And now I see nothing but the beauty in each creation on earth. Each person I have no hatred in my bone for. And because of that, I am meant to make a difference in this world and do something. I have to create a better future for the world, because the world is the world that I live in, and I want us to live in a world that is happy, content, and thriving. There is no need for us to live the way that we do. And it's not about fighting to make it right. It's about just doing it. Just do it. That's all we have to do. And me just speaking about it is doing something in itself. I am doing by announcing the fact that we have to do something. If each of us takes steps, it's a step in the right direction. Because even though one person can't change the world, so to speak, but one mind can. And if we all get on the same level of wave with our mind, we'll have a collective mind. And that mind will no longer see the hate, the ugly of this world. We will advance to our highest being of humanly possible state, and we will thrive. Thank you so much.